Hi, I'm Jack Myers. I'm a media ecologist and author of Hooked Up, a new generation surprising take on sex, politics, and saving the world. And today we're going to talk about how the latest generation of hooked up kids are going to change the corporate boardroom. Corporations, organizations, institutions are going to be going through enormous restructuring over the next decade. And the reason for that is the first generation to grow up with the internet, who I call the hooked up generation, is graduating college beginning this year and entering the workforce. And the fact that they've grown up on the internet really changes the way they look at organizational models and organizational structures. On the internet, there is no structure. It's collaboration, it's integration, as opposed to most organizations, corporations, and institutions, which for decades, centuries, since in all of history, have been hierarchical, structured, highly structured. This is a generation coming into the workforce that really doesn't understand structure. They really don't understand hierarchies. A young person coming into a corporation now is just as likely to walk into the president's office and throw himself or herself down on the couch and say, "Hey, what's up, dude?" as they are to be kind of that fear of authority. There's much less fear of authority, much more recognition of equality. And that sense of equality is going to permeate through organizations as this new generation enters and becomes more influential. Hierarchies are going to be broken down. Diversity, acceptance of diversity is a human right. They've been born on the internet with equality. So this sense of equality is cutting across all organizational models and traditional structures. Acceptance of human rights and diversity, acceptance of human equality, women's rights are an enormous factor. 60% of college graduates over the next decade will be women entering the workforce, so glass ceilings are going to be shattered. And we're also seeing a new trend toward dual mentoring, where young people coming into organizations have as much to offer the more experienced executives as vice versa. So the more experienced executives will be trying to encourage the younger workers, employees, to understand hierarchy and structure, while the younger ones will be teaching them about social media and the breaking down of hierarchy and structure through the internet. It's going to be a fascinating dynamic over the next decade as these young people who grew up with the internet enter the workforce.